Greenscreen.
Are we recording right now?
We are, in fact.
Oh, my goodness. I wasn't ready. I was ready. I just BSing.
Do you have a list? Because
I have a list.
I don't think I've added anything to my list since last time. So
But we have to talk about the obvious first.
the Greenscreen,
We have Greenscreen, folks.
or as it appears to you, we are in the great Southwest. I don't know. We'll pick a background. See if we can make it work. It's gonna be hilarious when the green screen doesn't work at all.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like we got a green screen and we're going to do nothing with it.
It's a green backdrop.
It's just a green backdrop that we have, so that later on when we do more photos and stuff like that, it just makes it easier, I guess. But also, you're not looking at a bare wall. I don't know.
So the windows are much less distracting this way.
Yes. We're doing all this because we love you here at the Rubber Duck Syndicate. And we're here to, put all the production in what we can do here and try to, make it a better podcast for you to watch and listen to. Because we do have our audio-only listeners.
Yeah, so if you're listening to us on Spotify...
Hello, Jordan and child. We know you're listening.
That was very unsettling.
I know.
We should do it like ASMR stuff. Yeah.
Hello. Are you having a good day today?
If it was true ASMR shit, it'd be like, oh, I'm going to drink this, whatever this is, from Alleyways. And you just do the thing like...
Yeah, the fingernail tapping. We could do mukbang. You remember that shit?
Oh, wait. Oh.
That was like it's a Korean word, but basically it was people eating really messy foods really loudly next to the microphone, like big ass bowl of noodles.
I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to be a fetish podcast, sir. Not yet.
Why not? Are you too good for fetishes?
A little bit. Like, we did get our feet done, so you'll see.
It's like of all the fetishes we could be roped into. I mean,
the feet one it could be just easily, we get into.
Eat with our feet. No, that's not flexible enough.
Yeah, if I had the ability to do that, sir, I would not be doing this podcast.
You would have your own.
I would have
podcast.
my own thing, so that everyone can see. No, but if you are part of the Rubber Duck Syndicate and watch us on any of the streaming, I guess any other social platforms, so Instagram, TikTok, we post on Facebook every so often.
Yeah, but that's really just a link to one of the others. We're mainly on YouTube and Spotify, right?
YouTube and Spotify, but...
Are we on the Apple one yet?
We are on Apple.
Okay.
We're on Apple also.
Hi, iPhone users.
And people that are on Amazon. Sorry that you're there, but, you chose it. But we are all on every platform so that you have no excuse of saying like, "Oh, I can't listen to you because you're not." No, we're all over the place.
No, the only possible excuse is I can't listen to you because you're not tolerable, and we would understand that.
No, I wouldn't understand that. Like, no, you tolerate us.
It means they don't like us.
No, well, fuck you. You like me. You love me.
Fuck you, I'm charming.
I am charming. And look a little greasy, but, that's fine. It's okay.
We've been out in the sun today.
Yeah, I got some sun. I got a little bit of a tan.
It's coming in nicely.
Yes. Got the year-round one. Where sometimes people question me.
Sir, do you use bronzer?
I know, they ask different questions like, why are you in this house?
Now, depending on which house they're referring to, that could be a valid question.
It could be, or not.
It's like you're just, in one of the neighbors' houses. I would want to know that too.
Well, yeah, I'm easily spottable because I'm a larger person.
Just imagine hiding behind a flagpole.
Hold on, we know what we're going to do? Like, I think I'm editing this one. So in this spot right here, I'll put the meme of Shaq behind the pole. You know which one I'm talking about.
I've probably seen it, but it's not coming.
You've probably seen it before, but it's just Shaq, who is all of like 7'1", hiding behind a flagpole, getting away from the paparazzi to, because he's out shopping. He wants to be a regular person every so often, but, you see a 7-foot something tall dude, he's kind of recognizable.
Yeah. Although, from what I understand about Shaq's personal story, I mean, he seems like and this is just the bits that I've heard, so there's probably even more detail to it, but he seems like he had one of those, almost like a behind the music style life, and he's already lived that and learned from it, and he's like on his second life now.
Oh, yeah.
So he made $1 bajillion as an NBA star, and then blew through it incredibly quickly. It was like lavish spending on stuff that he didn't need. I think he bought 3 Lamborghinis just to spite somebody.
Yeah,
According to one story, which if you got the money to do that, I totally understand it, but still.
Yeah, that's a funny thing because like I've heard stories like that before, not just of Shaq, but other like I guess recognizable NBA stars and maybe musicians, where they go to like a Lamborghini dealership and they just kind of put them to the side. They're like, oh, we don't know who this person is. We're not going to entertain you. So they end up go in and buy one of the most expensive Lamborghinis, which all of them are.
Okay, that'll teach them a lesson.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you don't think I can afford this? Now I'm going to buy 2 Lamborghinis. But I think what they end up doing is the person that kind of, I guess, dissed them, they don't buy it from them. They buy it from someone else.
So they don't get the commission. Which is like the Pretty Woman scene where Julia Roberts is snubbed by the elite shopping clerks at some Rodeo Drive boutique in Beverly Hills, and then comes back with her now obscenely wealthy boyfriend who buys out the whole store everywhere but there. Yeah,
that'll show them because they still got money. But
the best story that I've heard, which I again don't know the details of, but just heard highlights about someone being offended and snubbed by a business, and then getting their own on them was I think it was Jay-Z.
Okay.
When Cristal would for a while, Cristal was like the iconic champagne of hip hop.
Oh yeah,
that was the one that everyone referred to in the lyrics. That was the good stuff. If you were drinking Cristal, you had made it, and that was the alcoholic fancy beverage of making it.
Yes.
And some spokesperson or owner or somebody involved with Cristal made some comment about like how I wish we wouldn't be associated with those people. Ooh. And Jay-Z heard that and said okay, and started his own champagne label, and it's apparently quite good.
Yeah, and with that, like he could promote himself. And tell all the other hip hop artists that are around him, they're like, "Hey, we're not fucking with Cristal anymore. You're gonna be drinking whatever the name of Jay-Z's."
Yeah, I'm sure I should know the name of it, but like the idea that you can say you can see that our brand is now like the dedicated prestige brand for anyone who likes hip hop, which is a few people, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like hip hop.
Yeah, and someone gets that, we could do without that business. This is like, wow, you must have gone to one of them fancy business schools.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are still around.
Oh, yeah.
And still making money. But I haven't heard any rap artists really talk about Cristal.
Yeah, they don't get the free advertising from the hip hop community anymore.
Yeah, that's on them though. Now they're just catering to all the like, I guess, regular rich snooty people that are out there that are still buying Cristal, but
and I'm sure there are some people out there that definitely have like a dedicated preference in their champagne brand. People that drink champagne often enough to be able to distinguish between different grades of champagne.
Oh, yeah.
There are people that either celebrate that much or are just that well off. But for the most part, I think champagne is like, hey, look, I have a fizzy bottle of money. Check me out for New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Or a wedding or something like that. It's something that, as long as it tastes champagne-y or like what you might expect champagne to taste like, most people I don't think would have a problem with champagne because it's just really sweet and bubbly.
And that's what it kind of is. And I don't really drink champagne by itself. Obviously, I drink it with mimosas.
Mimosas, yes. Which today we had a couple.
Yes, I had a couple. We didn't get as drunk as we usually do.
No, because we're responsible.
I'm not responsible. No, typically that's how I consume champagne. But I will tell you this. Heist Brewery is here in Charlotte. It is a local place. They opened back up their brunch.
Which, yeah, we were at brunch. We went there once or twice for brunch before they had the fire in their kitchen that basically put that location out of brunching for, what, 4 or 5 years? Was it only 2 years? I thought it feels like longer.
It's been 2 years because when I went with some other friends, I talked about it, saying that like, oh, I missed it, and the people that were working there, they're like, yeah, the kitchen has been out of commission and not working for 2 years.
Okay, so yeah, so Heist has not been able to do their big brunch thing for about 2 years. But we still remember the last time that we went there because, we accidentally got fucked up.
Yeah, we really did.
They have very strong mimosas.
Yes, so we will, I know that they are not a sponsor of this. I know that we have our dozens and dozens of listeners right now.
Yeah, we don't want there to be the appearance of impropriety. We were not paid by Heist to say anything about this.
But if they want to pay us or, give us free brunch.
Yeah, let us into the brunch.
We will be all about that.
Yeah, we will host this podcast from the brunch.
Oh, yeah, because they do have a little upstairs part up there, so we could do that.
And that would be awesome if we just find a way professionally to just hang out drinking mimosas and making jokes.
Oh, my God.
This is our goal, people.
I'll try to talk to Heist. Ooh, we could talk to, no, Caleb doesn't have a connection there anymore. Oh, well. But if you have a chance and you're in Charlotte, go to Heist Brewery for brunch. They make excellent mimosas because when I went this recent time, it was 90% champagne and then a thought of juice. They thought about putting juice in it. They put it I guess they waved the orange around it and then just gave it to us.
Squeeze of lemon.
They're they gave me the craft. It had champagne in it and they just wrote down orange on a piece of paper near it. They're like, if you think it...
Shouted the word orange.
Orange!
After the champagne.
No, it was still up to par because it was... it's not crazy expensive. I think the brunch portion itself is $30, $35.
I don't know what it is now. I remember when we went, in the before times. I remember that it was reasonable, but I don't remember what it actually cost.
I think
it surely costs more now, but is probably still reasonable for an all-you-can-eat brunch.
Yes.
No doubt.
Because the people I went with, Gabrielle and Joel, they bought my brunch for me, but I got just tipped cash. So I think the lunch is brunch is $35. A craft of mimosa is maybe $15, $18. So which is really good because you end up getting maybe 4 out of everyone.
They were part of the brunch when we went, weren't they?
No.
I could have sworn that because we did get pictures of them. That's right.
Yeah.
Because they had the different. They had the pineapple one and the mango one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He's right. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But no, the important question is, beyond the mimosas, did they have those mini beef Wellingtons?
Not on this go around.
Okay, I hope they have those back because those were worth telling friends about.
But they had different things there. So they had a seafood boil.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they had some seafood there.
Crawfish, crab legs.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And they had something else that was there too, but I forget what. But everything was still amazing. So if you have a chance, go to Heist Brewery for their brunch. Tell them that the Rubber Ducks in it on Syndicate sent you, and they're going to be like, what the fuck is the Rubber Ducks Syndicate?
They're not going to know what you're talking about, but if you do that enough, maybe next time you go to brunch, we'll be there, and maybe you can get us a free picture of mimosas.
Yeah. Something to that effect. But please, support local businesses and go there, try it out. And this is what we're going to talk about today. You know what? I want to talk about unique insults, sir.
Unique insults.
Yes. So, folks, I know that everyone's been out there and you said, fuck you, somebody, tell them, suck a dick, whatever it is. You said that to them because they pissed you off for whatever reason. Now, I'm here to advocate on having unique insults. Something that you say to someone and makes it so that they have to think about it.
There's a Reddit thread called, or a sub called Rare Insults, which is just basically screenshots of people doing exactly that on the major social sites.
Okay. But I want people to have more unique insults so that, like, whatever you're saying to that person, that it sticks and that they actually have to think about it. So the one that I told you about, that if I were in that situation, this is what I would say. So we'll do a little bit of pretend. So I'm driving, you're driving, you cut me off, all right? So let's just act it out. You cut me off, and you yell something, and I'll be like, "Lick a taint!"
And I was like, what? And
Yeah.
into the hillside.
Yeah, I just want to tell you folks, so if you tell someone to lick a taint, the taint pleases nobody. No one has ever been like, yeah, lick my taint. No one has ever really said that and been happy about it.
Well, clearly we are watching different videos online. I've seen that explicitly.
What the fuck are you watching where they're saying lick my taint?
Okay, maybe they didn't use those words.
Yeah, they didn't. Because it's either it's the front part or the back part. The alley in between, no one cares about that.
It's no man's land.
That's the no man's land. That's just the bridge. No one cares about that bridge. So you tell them, like, hey, you tell them to lick a taint. Like, no one is excited.
It's a song from a movie about a bridge. Mm-hmm. We're done.
Yeah. I want you to sit in that.
That was your World War II movie reference.
Yeah, there you go. Because people are here for that World War II, information here on the Direct Product Syndicate. But if you tell someone to lick a taint, or even better, tell them to suck a taint. You're like, hey, suck a taint.
Taint, just any taint.
Yeah, because it pleases no one. It's not hitting any of the goody bits. And that's where all the dirt and lint collects. There's no pleasure there.
But somehow that seems like a more effective insult, but not the most relevant of places for those criteria. Like you could say, like, lick someone's navel, and that would be even more.
That's so hot.
Navel licking is hot?
Yes. Have you never licked someone's stomach, sir? Fucking weirdo.
I have. I don't know. It's been a while, but I'm sure there's been kind of. But I don't remember. Like treating the belly button like an ice cream cone. I've never done that.
So then that's why you are like lacking right now, sir.
Ladies, I apologize.
Yeah, apologize.
I promise. Should the occasion arise, I will devote all the attention that is due to your special area, the belly button.
He's gonna get you your umbilical cord back. He's gonna suck it that hard. He's gonna suck that navel so hard. Oh man, you're gonna not know what to do with yourself.
Can we start a new episode and forget we did this?
Nope. But yeah, but because like if you told somebody to like, oh, kiss my ass. Maybe they will enjoy that.
It's a classic.
Or you tell some guy, like, hey, suck a dick. You don't know what his lifestyle is like. He can.
Don't mind if I do.
He's like, y'all don't. He's like, you know what?
You know what? I think I will.
Hey, Raymond, are you busy right now? I need to suck a dick because somebody told me to do so.
In fact, that's how the first gay people started.
Yep. It all started in anger. They were
Ironic that the word gay means happy.
They were just sucking dick out of spite. They're like, oh,
Yes, the spite blowjob is one of the oft overlooked elements of classical lovemaking.
yeah, I'm just telling because, like, say, if you told someone to, suck a dick, maybe they actually would enjoy that. There's some people that don't. But if you tell someone to, like, suck a taint, no one's going to get any enjoyment out of that. But it's also unique enough that it sticks in their mind that they're like, someone told me to suck a taint. And then they'll tell their friends, they're like, what? They told you to suck Yeah, not dick. Suck a dick.
Nuzzle a grundle.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I like. Wait, what the fuck is a grundle again?
The taint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's many names for the tank because I know it's just like
Your undercarriage.
the undercarriage. What's the? There's a medical name for it too.
Well, it is. It may or may not be. I think it's adjacent to the perineum, but it might also be the perineum.
I think it's a perineum.
But yeah, I don't know if that's the. I'm not sure if that's the external, like the skin part, or like the tissue
Yeah.
Well, adjacent to the openings.
We're talking about taints, and we want to know what other names you call the taint. So in the comments on wherever you're at, leave us the other names that you have for taints and what you like.
Yeah, what comes to mind immediately is like there's taint, the grundle, the gooch. Mm-hmm. Really, those are the big three that I can think of. I'm sure there's other fantastic names for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of names out there that we haven't used yet that we are not familiar with. But are there any unique insults that you can think of that you can yell at someone, I guess, in traffic or?
I mean, sure, like go stick a frog in your ear. I mean,
what the hell?
I mean, as far as unique insults, you just have to say something that is loud and direct, and anything but the classic insults that involve fuck you. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone knows the ones that you're supposed to yell. If you yell anything other than that, you're into advanced territory.
Okay.
Even if you just yell something weird, I mean, because you're gonna make somebody look like you can just yell like mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and maybe you'll get someone's attention.
You definitely would be at that point because, everyone's looking for these standard insults. If you come with something unique or different, be a little bit different, folks.
A particular subclass of these rare or unique insults I find enjoyable are Shakespearean insults.
Ooh, please hit us off with some of those.
Well, my all-time favorite one is one that it's tricky to deliver. In fact, it's in one of Shakespeare's less popular plays, Coriolanus.
All right.
And there is actually 10 or 15 years ago, Ralph Fiennes, I think it was Ralph Fiennes, maybe it was his brother, one of the Fiennes.
Mm-hmm. One of them Fiennes.
Yeah. There's a movie version of Coriolanus, which is about a soldier of the Roman legion. But at some point, you get this fantastic speech from Coriolanus, who is Ralph Fiennes, I think Ralph, who is addressing the commoners, and he is of a higher station. And he is addressing the commoners and showing his absolute contempt for them. And he says, "Go, you fragments." And it's like fragments. Like you are not even a whole person. You're just bits of shit left over.
Oh,
and the speech, the way he gives it in this movie is like, you know exactly the spirit of that insult. You feel insulted when he says it.
Okay. Should we be concerned about cheesing over there?
Yeah, if suddenly the green screen becomes a brown wall and windows and we start cursing loudly, that will be because Cheez-It the cat ripped down the green screen.
Hopefully not. But that's who you hear in some of the bells that were going on.
I'm sure he'll come within range presently and we'll be able to give you a demonstration of Cheez-It in all of his adorableness.
Yes. Because, like I say, in our new location for the summer, it is in Daniel's, I guess, dining room.
This is, I guess, the game room because I don't really eat in here. Unless it's dumpling night.
Yeah.
Well, this is the dumpling room.
Yeah, it's the dumpling room, which we had plenty of dumplings over here.
Still got 33 left.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So we've got a freezer full.
That is a lot of dumplings. Yeah. We'll move on to our next thing. Daniel.
Yes, so.
What is your love language?
My love language? Lately, I've been mute.
Typically, if you were with someone that you, I guess, love or want to be with.
Yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, it was a mixture of like touch and I guess close contact and grand gestures.
Okay.
Like, doing something, fantastically stupid for someone is great.
Yeah, it is. No, I brought it up because There was some article that was talking about love languages and how it changes like for different people and what they're affected by and what they like and what they do, and it was just interesting reading about it because not a lot of people know what their love language is, and some people don't really find out until they're well into their 40s or 50s or even later in life. They don't find out and they're like, oh, I didn't know my love language was X, Y, and Z, because I know mine are, I guess like it because like I think there's a book about it because it's like what
Probably at
five or
least one or
six.
two. I don't know. Oh, sorry, you just struck a memory there.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a book or is a book that breaks it down into like common categories. So there are like 5 or 6 basic
Yes.
love languages. Like touch is one, and I don't remember what the other 5 are.
Well, it's like there's touch, gifts, words of affirmation, like spending time, and I think acts of services. And I think there might be more, like there's subcategories to them. But typically, the one that I enjoy with the people that like I've been with are acts of services. So yeah, if you cook me a meal, you did something where it's like, oh hey, like your laundry was over here, but I was doing mine, so I did yours also.
I played with your underwear.
Things like that, and I don't, it's things that are really just people doing that are just like doing it because they're nice and they're like, hey, I appreciate you being around, but there are some things where I'm going to do this for you because I'm around and I can do it. But there's other people that appreciate other ones where some other people want, essentially just want gifts. They're like, yeah, like I don't need you.
My love language is being given stuff.
Yeah, there are people that are like that. Their love language is like, hey, I love you because you give me stuff.
That's less a love language and more a love transaction.
It could be, but that could be, like I said, that could still be a love language too. Because there are people that like giving gifts.
True.
So they like, hey, like I can't. Some people don't have the ability to cook or do laundry or anything like that. Also, if you're an adult and you can't do any of that,
I feel targeted.
Please learn. Just take time and actually learn. It's not.
I know how. I just am lazy.
Yeah. But you do have the ability to cook. You know how to do laundry, I'm assuming. But there are folks out there there are people that have full-grown adults in their lives that they're dating that are like grown men, grown women, grown, in between, whatever you want to be, that don't know how to do any of it.
Well, it's because we don't have a good founding in that model. We used to, at the very least, have stuff like home ec, which was, I guess, historically biased towards female students,
yeah.
and which was teaching them how to manage a household, which, in retrospect, is a valuable skill. It's just, it seems at best a bit unfair to expect women and women only to do that. But it is a set of skills that includes, like balancing a household budget, how to clean things, how to cook things,
how to balance your checkbook, like knowing how to, set up a utility. Looking for different things that you should be looking for in your life.
Yeah.
But now you have to just kind of learn it from, your parents, your guardians. But now it's kind of set up in a way where everyone's so busy with their lives, they can't teach their kids, some of these life skills.
Yeah, and there's not really occasion for people to learn in many circumstances. There was, I think MIT. Cat, if you don't quit messing with the. And I think it was MIT had a class. It was an elective class for their engineering students, which was basically like life skills and social skills, like 101. It was I forget what the nickname for the class was, but it was something to just teach those little things that are common courtesy, and most people are supposed to know them, but people can go their whole lives or come from a culture outside of the U.S. that has a completely different set of customs that way. And just no one ever explains to them that what you're doing is perfectly courteous where you come from, but here people might find it unusual.
Oh yeah, and this might get a little graphic, just because I know some people that are from, I believe, South America, and what one of the things that they did there, I think we gotta cheese it.
We gotta cheese it. Say hello, cheese it.
I choose it. One of the traditions there, and I'm not sure if it's all over the world or all over South America, but they would typically, like if they were using the restroom and they were doing number two, instead of, say wiping it and putting it in the toilet like I guess most of us do, what they would traditionally do is like wipe and put it in the wastebasket.
Well, that's because, as I understand it, because the plumbing infrastructure was not anywhere near as developed as it is pretty much everywhere here. And this is true in lots of other countries.
Yes.
It's just the spending on infrastructure has been in other places or just hasn't existed. And so they had essentially septic tanks or just ways to like wash away the the sewage with a bucket of water.
Yeah.
And if you used toilet paper and put it in the same place, that would block the whole system. And,
Yes.
because it's not like here where the system is designed to accommodate toilet paper.
Yeah, but people still throw away the disposable wipes, which are not really disposable.
Well, but they and that annoys me because like most of the packages say flushable right on them, and it's
oh no, you know
straight
what
up
else
lie.
is flushable? You can
Anything is flushable
you
once.
can flush this bottle too
Yeah.
if you really want to. Means I should. I'm not going to, but it is flushable.
This jar of peanut butter is perfectly flushable.
Okay, make sure he wasn't touching green screen.
Yeah, this is going to be the greatest ending. All the green screen is just going to collapse on top of both of us. And the cat's going to walk up and go, "Rare," and that's going to be the end of the episode. Okay, the cat is really starting to give me worries now.
Yeah.
I'd have to figure out some place to corral them for the next episode.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I forgot about that part because, it's your place, so I can't tell you what to do.
No, the easiest thing would be to give in to its constant, bootless cries to be let out. So maybe next time I'll let Cheese It go explore the backyard again.
Yeah, because sometimes he wants to be an outdoor cat.
And sometimes he wants to be on my lap and on my head, on my shoulders, on the keyboard.
Everywhere.
He is a very affectionate cat.
Yeah, so all that just kind of led into, let's talk about love languages and end up talking about, I guess, plumbing in South America. Yeah, the natural way of conversation goes.
Yeah, there's a logical progression from A to B to C to flushing in South American toiletry systems. Toilet systems.
All right. This is a bit old, but we have to bring it up because I still have it on here. Daniel being an awful fluffer. Daniel is just an awful fluffer. Now, if you don't know what a fluffer is, go ahead and look it up. We'll give you time.
Yeah, you can thank O for this little internet search. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh no, you're part of it, so you're here for it, sir.
I am not part of this. You started this. This is you running with this joke from zero.
Well, no. Kathleen came up with it first. And
Okay, so you're running with it from 0.5, and Kathleen started it at 0.
yes, I think she started it. Patrick confirmed it, who will never be on the show. I'm sorry.
Apparently, he's getting his own podcast now.
He might. We're not going to promote it because we don't like you. I'm just kidding. We love you, but we already established a joke that you can't be on here. We'll have your wife on here at some point, but
Now, I wonder, would it be a violation of our steadfast rule if we were to have a collaboration with another podcast of which Patrick was a part?
Oh.
If Patrick does get this other podcast going and y'all like it, maybe you'll see Patrick someday.
Or like if he crosses over to ours, like we'll have his co-hosts on there, but not him. So it's just like we're just talking to Kenneth
About Patrick.
and Patrick's actually there, and we're just every time like he talks, it's like.
This joke is really only funny to us, but we are going to run with this.
Oh yeah,
forever.
we've already ran with it for now 36 episodes, 37, whichever number it is. I think it's 36.
This episode right now would be 37.
Oh, okay.
In a row?
What? Yes. I'm glad that we both knew about that.
Try not to have another episode on the way through the parking lot. Get back here.
Old Kevin Smith stuff. All right. I guess it could still link back into the Daniel being the fluffer. This was just
Please explain what this means.
So we want to watch a play of our friend Adam, fantastic actor. He is part of what's the name of his theater?
Emergent Repertory Theater.
There we go. So if you're part of Charlotte and you want to look at some very local talent that is fantastic, please look that up. Donate to them. If I could put a post in here or a link, I will.
Yeah, we will link.
Yes. But he recently had a play, and we saw a lot of our, previous cast members on.
Yeah, our improv fellows.
Yes. And so we'll just say our friends.
Yeah.
Our friends there. And there was a group of us, but Daniel was working backstage helping Adam out because Daniel is great like that. He helps out a lot of people. But also you have stage theater, tech.
Yeah, I used to be on the tech crew at Stewart Theater at NC State, which was one of my favorite jobs that I ever had. And I've also been, a nerd and theater kid for a long time.
So he was back there helping out, doing what he could. And the group of us were sitting together and knew that Daniel was working. We were like, oh, where's Daniel at? And someone's like, oh, he's working in the back. And one of our friends says, oh, he's a fluffer. And we just kind of ran with the joke of that. Now, the non-super detailed version of it.
Did the cat bump the camera?
Possibly.
We'll have to figure out when that got bumped.
Yeah. But the non-gross version of it is the fluffer gets the star ready for their their video shoot. Because the star isn't fully prepared yet. So the fluffer comes in and they're like, hey, I need to do my work so that you shine. And they go to work for, anywhere from 2 minutes to, 5 minutes, depending on the person and, what kind of performance they got and what kind of
support staff.
Yeah. Okay. That was good, sir.
I have my moments.
So the fluffer comes in, helps out when they can, because they have just one skill, and that one skill, provides with so much help. But if they are not a good fluffer, then the show does not go on. Or it does, or they have to kind of do something else. Maybe they have to tickle someone's taint. So, but we were just making the joke that Daniel was a fluffer.
And now we have made that joke for 5 solid minutes on the internet.
Yes, and it cannot be taken back, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it's all in good fun.
Yeah, this is why we invented civilization and communication. For this very reason.
Oh, yeah. If you're not talking about your friend being a fluffer, then what the fuck is the point? What's the point of living if you can't tell your friend, be like, hey, this dude gives terrible blowjobs? Or you could be like, I guess. Oh, that kind of reminds me, like, I guess of a joke, or like I guess a saying. What?
What joke does it remind you of?
The one where it's like, I guess it's also a unique insult. Because you could tell someone like, hey, you came in third place in the worst blowjob contest. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's like coming in second place in the Biggest Loser contest because you're a loser. Mm-hmm. Also, it reminds me of another, rare insult. It's like, your mother gives lousy head.
That could be a good thing too.
Yeah, that one's an old one, or not necessarily super old. Old for the rest of the internet. That was from Penny Arcade, I think.
Oh.
Remember that webcomic?
Yes, I do.
So I'm pretty sure that was an insult from somewhere in Penny Arcade. And that's still going on, Penny Arcade?
It probably still is. Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked, so I couldn't tell you. But there's also, there's one that I kind of came up with right now. I'm not sure how it can be an insult or how you can structure it. But you could say, like, your mother gave you kisses goodnight after blowing your dad. Because it might be true.
And that will force people to think about that. And that will be unsettling for several minutes at least.
Oh, it definitely will be.
That'll come back to them like in the middle of dinner. So it's like, Then I'll go home and I'll say, good night, sweeties.
Yeah, all those times your mother gave you a kiss goodnight on your forehead. A little bit of your dad's dick on there too. He mushroom stamped you a little bit. Indirect mushroom stamp. Like, bank. You're just thinking about that right now, aren't you?
No, I'm just wondering how long this is going to go on.
Yeah, as long as you want to, sir.
I feel like whether or not I want to do this has nothing to do with the actual time limit here.
You're just thinking about it. You're like, damn it, that might have happened to me. Good thing my parents were divorced.
Like that would stop any of that.
Oh, it did. Like, there wasn't, like, available dudes in my house. Not like that, man. My mother was a complete saint, sir. All of us were, like, what, immaculate birth.
My kind reproduced by budding.
Okay, you know what? I think we could leave off on with,
Yeah, Jesus says it's time to go.
Yeah, Jesus saying it's time to go, so we can leave because Jesus here. Also not Stabby, because...
Yeah, Stabby is over there regarding us warily from the couch.
Yeah, we see...
Oh, just look at the camera and smile, cat. Close enough. Bye, everybody.
Bye. They're like, oh, you got your... Okay, that's cute.
That's really just let me know when it launches. I'll like and subscribe. By the way, like and subscribe, folks.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to say that.
Yeah, like,
Feels
subscribe.
dirty.
Like, subscribe, hit buttons, hit bells, do dinglings and things like that.
Remember us.
Remember me.